2040 was 10th, and entry 2041 was 5th. Ladies and gentlemen, the animals now in the ring are the first and second place junior-owned animals from the Heifer Show this morning. Beginning right away in the morning at 7 a.m., our spring heifer calves, there were 12 animals shown in the junior show. The top junior is entry 1909, Right Way Starsky P, shown by Madison Wright of DeKalb Junction, New York. Second junior was 1911, Krause's Tanbark Ida ETP, shown by Allie and Carson Cockrum of Krause's Dairy, Como, Texas. In the winter heifer calf class, there were 17 junior-owned animals exhibited. 1931 was the winning entry, Miss Alexa Cyride Ariel ET, shown by Alora Sprout of Springville, Pennsylvania. Second junior was 1934 Hillholm Seared Dreams ET, shown by Bailey Wright, DeKalb Junction, New York. There were 19 junior-owned animals in the fall heifer class, the largest junior class of the day. The first entry was 1990 Monisha Creek Excite Me EXP, leased by Justin Brandel, owned by Mina Schmidt, Lake Mills, Wisconsin. Second in the class went to 1974 Hankasine Wildside Riot ET, leased by Cameron Ryan, owned by Peter Vale, Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. There were 7 junior-owned summer yearlings. First, Tukunku Moscato EXP, shown by Jordan Kuhn, Wauwaka, Indiana. 1994 was second in that class, the second junior, Trillo Bender Luxurious, shown by Cale Chase and Caden Cannon, Dyersville, Iowa. The spring yearling class included 4 junior-owned animals. Entry 2012 was Olden Slow Lap Dance EXP-ET, the winning junior in the class, shown by Dana Johnson, Tomah, Wisconsin. Entry 2009 was Monisha Creek Hey It's Maisie, leased by Isabel Anderson, owned by Mina Schmidt, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. In the winter yearling class, there were 4 junior-owned animals. The winning entry was 2019 Lazy M Lars Game Time EXP, shown by Randy and Matthew Winch, Fenimore, Wisconsin. Entry 2024 was second in the winter yearling class, Valo Hill I Won the Lottery, exhibited by Kenzie Emery, Sullivan, Wisconsin. And in the class that just left the ring, there were 3 junior-owned animals. The first place junior was BDF PV Rockstar Margarita, shown by Sutton Paulson of Rockford, Illinois. The second fall yearling was Gary's Triple Crown Saratoga, exhibited by Sarah Hill of Bristol, Vermont. Ladies and gentlemen, let's congratulate these juniors on an exciting show. The junior champion female of the junior show will be receiving an award presented by Bagley Bog Farms, Dan, Lily, Jason, and Andrew Bagley, Farmington, Maine. A $250 cash award is being presented by Misty Meadow Dairy, the Hogan family of Tillamook, Oregon. The champion banner is presented by Select Sires Incorporated of Plain City, Ohio, and a rosette is presented by Doug and Linda Hodorf, Eden, Wisconsin. The reserve junior champion female of the junior show will be receiving an award presented by Country Folks Farm newspaper, Palatine Bridge, New York. They also will be receiving a reserve champion banner presented by Select Sires of Plain City, Ohio, and a rosette presented by St. Jacobs ABC, DeForest, Wisconsin.
For those of you who would like to mark the top 10 placings in your catalog in the 4-year-old Brown Swiss class, the results are as follows. Entry 2688 was first place and best udder. Richie View Nuck Humdinger, owned by Ken Main, Kenny Joe Mannion, and Alan Brisson of Copake, New York. Entry 20, Judge Lammers has completed his placings in the 5-year-old cow class. The second place junior goes to entry number 2704, Johann Carter Dartmouth, owned by Brayton Ryland and Camden Neerman of Brownstown, Indiana. And the first place junior goes to entry 2697, Brandenburg Richard Valerie, owned by Sawyer and Emerson Brandenburg of Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. In third place is entry number 2713, Siegert's Damien Pineapple, owned by Leslie and Linda Brucci of Westminster, Maryland. And in second place is entry number 2718, Cutting Edge F. Farrow, owned by Ken Main and Peter Vale of Copake, New York. And in first place, first bred and owned, production award winner, and best udder goes to entry number 2699, Brown Heaven Biver French Kiss, owned by Brown Heaven of Verchet, Quebec. Judge Lammers, your reasons.
Well, just a beautiful uddered cow here to start the class, a cow that has so much quality about that mammary system. I give her the advantage over our cow in second, just on the height and width of rear udder attachment. But the big advantage that we have in 1/2 is her correctness out of her top line today. She's much stronger in her loin. I prefer the levelness from her hooks to her pins, the way she keeps that tail setting down a little more neatly between those pin bones over the beautiful dairy cow here in second. Second place cow, a cow I just love from the hooks forward. She's got the beautiful open rib, the high chine, the angularity that she has. Just not good enough for me today in that rump structure to get her into the top spot. But she has the advantage in her mammary system, her teat size and shape, the way her forudder blends into the body wall, and a little more definition of seam today over our cow in third. Our third place cow, a tremendous frame cow, a cow you love the dairy strength, a freight train of an individual. You love the width and power that she has. She has that advantage over our cow in fourth. In addition, when you get behind her, she's just a little fuller at the top of the rear udder than a really well-balanced cow coming out here in fourth over fifth today. Just a little more quality about that rear udder. She shows a more defined crease running in between those rear quarters than our cow in fifth. Fifth over sixth, a cow that's just got a little more power through that front end. I prefer the depth, the heart, and barrel. She's got more width out through the rump structure than an extreme dairy cow coming out in sixth.